If you work in quality control at a candy factory, you know strict safety regulations come with the job. It's why you partner with Grainger. Grainger helps you find the high-quality and compliant products your business needs to inspect, detect, and help correct issues. And the sweetest part is, everyone gets a product that's as safe to eat as it is delicious. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If your job at a healthcare facility includes disinfecting against viruses, you know prevention is the best medicine. And maintaining healthy spaces starts with a healthy cleaning routine. Grainger's world-class supply chain helps ensure you have the quality products you need when you need them. From disinfectants and cleaning supplies to personal protective equipment, so you can help deliver a clean bill of health. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Are you ready, kids? Get your parents' permission, check your mailbox, and grab your shopping cart. It's time for the Adventures in Collecting podcast.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Dave. Welcome to Adventures in Collecting, where we talk toy news, culture, and hauls,
along with our journeys as collectors. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Adventures in Collecting Premium Toyetic event. We are into the new season of WWE as Wrestlemania 41, the two-night extravaganza on the grandest stage of them all, is complete. And it was, to say the least, a very divisive premium live event. But we're not here to talk about the controversy, though we might get into it a little bit in some of these picks. As you know, with our premium Toyetic event, we are breaking down our top picks of who we think from a pro wrestling live event, who we think was the most Toyetic and most deserving of a new action figure, in this case, from our good friends at Mattel. Before we hop into our picks for night 1 and night 2, this will be a double length episode because this premium live event was 2 nights. A little bit of housekeeping that is also WrestleMania related. So if you are listening to this or watching it when it is new and live here in April of 2025, we have a giveaway. So our monthly giveaway over on Instagram at AIC_podcast is last year's San Diego Comic-Con exclusive WrestleMania 12 Ultimate Edition Shawn Michaels. So all of the rules, everything you need to know to enter is over on our Instagram at AIC_podcast. And you can enter to win. There's just a few days left as of the release of this episode. 2 days, 48 hours. So go ahead and get your entry in. We will announce the winner and then announce the next giveaway for May. So make sure you stick around on Instagram. We try to do one giveaway a month, and this month, since it's WrestleMania month, we decided to make giveaway WrestleMania related. With that, let's head into this edition of Premium Toyetic event, WrestleMania 41. With our first pick. So I'm going to kick it over to Dave, and he is going to give you his first pick from WrestleMania Night 1. Dave?
All right, everyone, we are here to talk about WrestleMania Night 1. And so I'm going to kick things off with my first pick from the two-night extravaganza, and I'm going to go with Naomi. Naomi debuted, maybe it was on SmackDown on Friday, but for me, it was new for me. New music, new gear with the caution tape, gave me like fun Owen Hart vibes, and the like entrance jacket with the shoulder pads, that was really cool too. So that's my first choice. She still had the glow, a little bit of glow left in the sneakers, but I really enjoyed Naomi's new caution tape-based gear. It did not matter to me that she lost the match. I think that even though I think we are getting a new Naomi figure, what better way to get another one? So let's get a heel Naomi figure out there with this new gear. So that is my choice for first pick of the first night of WrestleMania, Naomi.
All right, so that takes it back to me and my first pick. My first pick is I'm laser targeting this. I'm laser targeting this pick. These two, this tag team is incredible. One of the greatest tag teams of all time. One of the greatest stables of all time. They had a big victory over the War Raiders. I want a ringside exclusive New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods Ultimate Edition 2-pack from WrestleMania 41. So this gear is awesome. Sort of reminiscent of Giant Gonzalez in some sort of strange way, but also looks to me very anime inspired. I know they've done some really specific call outs in the past, with like Dragon Ball Z style armor and of course the turtles. But I love this ring gear. I love the color pop on it. And of course they locked up another run as tag team champions at WrestleMania 41. We have yet to get proper heel versions of New Day. I think this is a great opportunity to get them Ultimate Editions, get them a couple different face sculpts. So pretty straightforward here for my first pick. I want an Ultimate Edition 2-pack of the New Day.
Night 1 of WrestleMania continues, and I am staying in the women's division for pick number 2 here. Pick number 2 for me, you've got a chance for... This is an easy crossover, right? Like, it has to be. I think we can get... Even though we are getting, as announced, an Ultimate Edition figure, maybe not an Ultimate figure, maybe it's an Elite in a really cool box, but I think that it would be a missed opportunity if we did not get the women's champion, the WWE women's champion, Tiffany Stratton, in like that Barbie box that she came out in during her entrance. So let's get Tiffany Stratton in the with the title belt in the Barbie themed box. I don't know, maybe Tiffany in Barbie letters in Barbie font, that would rule. Or hey, Mattel, it could just be a straight up Barbie branded box. I think it would even be a cool idea. Let's kind of put a little addendum on it and get a Tiffany Stratton Barbie out of it as well. Why not, right? Like we're literally in the same sandbox here. We're company synergy, right? Like, but seriously, let's get that going. I think that would be really cool. I think both of those would be really cool collector pieces, whether the wrestling figure is an Elite or an Ultimate. You're really kind of getting it for the packaging, right? The packaging and the gear. I think that would be really cool. And I think it would be really cool to have Tiffany's figure be a Barbie as well. So I guess 2 figures out of this, or 2 collectibles out of this, but Tiffany Stratton wrestling figure in a Barbie box is choice number 2, and I guess choice 2.5 would be a Barbie Tiffany as well. It's pick number 2.
All right, so for my second pick, Storm's coming. My second pick is Jade Cargill in a very physical match against Naomi. Jade already has a pretty incredible Elite, kind of from her debut. But now she's got rocking some shorter hair. Loved the Storm, almost like Greek mythology looking ring gear that she had here in WrestleMania 41. Just an awesome look. I know that there is a main event figure that was announced at WrestleMania of her with the shorter hair, but let's get that onto an elite body, or even an ultimate body, to be honest with you. They're going to have to really sculpt up and tone up the women's ultimate body for Jade. She is the ultimate in real life action figure body. So I think she's extremely toyetic. She's amazing. I've been a big fan of her since she was in AEW. I'm really excited to see where she goes. So my second pick is Jade Cargill in this new look.
My third pick should be no surprise. Coming from by far and away the best match of night one, and one of the best matches of the weekend. We're going into the main event of night one for me, the triple threat match between Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and my choice, CM Punk. Punk kind of bringing back a variation of the pipe bomb gear, but also, with the living color live entrance, which I got to see the first time around back at WrestleMania 29 when it was here in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium. I got to see Living Color play Punk to the ring then in the gray hoodie with Paul Heyman. So to see that kind of come back around, he wasn't wearing the gray and purple Undertaker gear, which should be a greatest hit. Absolutely should be a greatest hit. That didn't happen this time around. But, we got that kind of pipe bomb gear revisited, reimagined, remastered even. So, let's get Punk with the hoodie, with the black and yellow and white gear as an elite, or an ultimate, either one. I think an elite's fine for that. If you want to do a 2-pack with Heyman, although I think there's a better 2-pack with Heyman that someone else might be picking. And that's going to be my third choice. It's an obvious one for me, but hey, we didn't have a Mattel figure for a long time, so let's just get all the CM Punks out. So CM Punk, my third pick.
All right, and for my final pick from night one is it's going to take us to the main event, Seth Rollins. So if you know, but the white gear was supposed to never come back again. Rumor has it he went through the curtain years ago, rocking that white gear, and a certain former chairman told him never wear white gear again. I think this white gear looks dope. I loved the entrance. I loved the dual cloak, the good and evil, the shout out to The Undertaker and to Shawn Michaels. Seth has one of the best Ultimate Editions of all time in the black with the neon stripes on it. But let's repaint him up. Let's get that white gear on him. Let's get him a new entrance cloak. Hell, throw a flamethrower in too. That would be pretty cool. But yeah. So my last pick for night one is from the main event. It is Seth Rollins in that crisp, clean, fresh, amazing white ring gear.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
This segment is brought to you by our friends at Chubsy Wubsy Toys. A traditional mom-and-pop toy store in Little Falls, New Jersey, Chubsy Wubsy Toys brings you the best new toys from the brands you love without the hassle of pounding the pavement searching for them at larger retail stores. Visit them in person at their brand new home at 101 Newark Pompton Turnpike, Suite 1 in Little Falls, New Jersey, or online at chubsywubsy.com. That's CHUBZYWUBZZY.com. And tell them Adventures in Collecting sent you.
If you work in quality control at a candy factory, you know strict safety regulations come with the job. It's why you partner with Grainger. Grainger helps you find the high quality and compliant products your business needs to inspect, detect, and help correct issues. And the sweetest part is, everyone gets a product that's as safe to eat as it is delicious. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And now, back to the show.
On to night number 2 of WrestleMania, and night 1 ended with a killer triple threat match. Night 2 started with a killer triple threat match. I think easily the match of the night, possibly the match of the weekend. Either one of those triple threats are like 1 and 1A, to be honest, for WrestleMania. Really, any of the triple threats from the weekend were really the best matches on their show. NXT included there, by the way, is what I mean. So night 2, I am going to start things off with, hey, let's get an ultimate. That way we can get, the Elite had a really good jacket, but we can get, in an ultimate, probably a better ring jacket. Her new title, of course, I mean Io Sky, defending the title, my pick to win the match, so I'm happy that happened. But Io always has great gear, and this was no exception. It was a new color scheme for her, which was really nice. It was great. The match was fantastic, and Io rules. So let's get Io an ultimate with her title with side plates, with her entrance jacket, with an awesome entrance jacket. Could be molded, could be soft goods. Actually, molded might be pretty cool with the removable arms and such. But hey, dealer's choice there. Whatever the team at Mattel can come up with will most undoubtedly be awesome. But let's get Io an ultimate. For my first pick for WrestleMania Night 2, Io Sky.
All right, so this takes us over to Night 2. So my first pick for Night 2 is the opening match. One of the most toyetic human beings, wrestlers, women ever. And I guess mega nerd, which I absolutely love. But give me the Rhea Ripley who laughs. This homage to DC Comics and Dark Knight's Metal and the Batman Who Laughs. If you don't know a lot about DC Comics and you don't know who this character is, it's basically an Elseworlds version of the Batman that breaks his killing code and is willing to kind of do whatever it takes. And and you get the Batman Who Laughs. I love the face makeup. I loved the entrance gear, the headpiece. It was just awesome. She's awesome. I love Rhea Ripley. I will sing her praises and ask for every version of her ring gear in figure form. She's amazing. I'd love to get that evil grin face sculpt of her. We haven't really quite gotten that yet, so this would be a great opportunity to do that as well. So so that's my first pick from Night 2 is Rhea Ripley.
Choice number 2, I think, was probably, I would say easily one of the, if not the most toyetic entrance of Night 2. Now, I don't think we're going to get a Kerry King from Slayer figure to go along with him. However, I was getting some really awesome metal vibes. Of course, from Damian Priest. I mean, it was really cool with the bat wings coming out. I saw that and I was immediately yep, that's going to be one of my choices. I know we have a recent Ultimate with Damian Priest, but the good thing with this figure is, and with the early figures, was there was enough color change in his gear. We had the all-white gear, we had the original black and purple, but I think this being the black and gold is a really cool variant to have, or a really cool new figure to have for Damian Priest. Again, he did not win the match, but I think we'd be missing out if Damian Priest's look was not represented on in figure form from WrestleMania. So I'm gonna go with Damian Priest as my second pick from night 2. Get me an ultimate with the bat wings and all that cool stuff. Like, I mean, it's, you know, big, like, Alice Cooper, Papa Emeritus vibes. King Diamond, I'm into it. So, night number 2, oh, Gene Simmons, of course, as well, from, like, early Kiss with the bat wings. Yeah, that's pick number 2. We're going Damian Priest.
All right, my second pick takes us to the Intercontinental title, Fatal 4-Way, and a figure, a wrestler who we've had plenty of figures for from other brands, notably Boss Fight Studios and Jazzwares, but Penta. So we have our first Penta Elite announced from Mattel. Magic showed it off during the panel at the pre-WrestleMania event. Looks awesome. We don't necessarily know what colorway it's going to be yet. Would assume it would be his debut colorway, but it has removable lower parts of the face, which is awesome. It's a great way to change his expression without having to swap heads. Yeah, but I loved this ring gear at WrestleMania 41. The childhood Power Rangers fan in me was screaming on the inside. I loved the gold, the green. It reminded me of the Green Ranger, of course. I don't know if that was what he was paying homage to, but it looked awesome. Those colors pop, and most importantly, in all of the Penta figures that we've had so far, we haven't had this specific color combination. So I think this would be a great opportunity for people who have collected all of the Penta figures up to this point. Give us something new, something fresh. Yeah, awesome figure, or awesome look would make an awesome figure, so that is my second pick.
Pick number 3, another obvious one for me. Hopefully I say his name and he appears in the Mattel line. I, of course, am talking about a Randy Orton, Joe Hendry 2-pack. Could be an Ultimate 2-pack, like something like a ringside exclusive. Could be like a, you know, Mattel Creations exclusive, like 2-pack Elite, or a ringside 2-pack Elite. But you had 2 great things that happened in this match. Of course, Joe Hendry getting the merch shirt, the special WrestleMania merch shirt, which I, of course, ordered, like, immediately. As the match was... I don't even think the match was over yet. Maybe I waited till the match was over. But I definitely ordered that merch shirt, but you can get Joe Hendry in the merch shirt. You can get Randy Orton in a throwback to his debut gear in that, like, kind of almost navy blue and gold or yellow. So I think those are the 2 things that make this a perfect match for a figure 2-pack. Of course, the special surprise appearance of Joe Hendry. He's already got a Topps card out of this. Hopefully we get him in 2K, but I would love to see a Joe Hendry action figure based off of just all the, like, viral awesomeness that he's had for, I don't want to say it's been a decade, but it's been a long time since I first heard of Joe Hendry from seeing his entrance videos in ICW in Scotland. So I think that him finally getting, like, you know, peak or near peak, because I don't think we've reached the peak yet of Joe Hendry. Hopefully not. Hopefully, you know, we see his career continue to rise over the next couple of years. It was awesome to meet him at New York Comic Con this past year. So, been a fan of his for a long time. I think it's a great pick. So Joe Hendry with the merch shirt, and Randy Orton, who looked like he was having the absolute time of his life, and looks like he has been having an absolute blast these past couple of years. But definitely at WrestleMania there, for his 20th WrestleMania, the throwback gear, we need that Randy Orton and Joe Hendry 2-pack. And that is my third pick.
All right. Takes us to my final pick from night 2, and here comes the controversy. Whether you loved it, whether you hated it, Travis Scott, Cactus Jack, was one of the most important people at WrestleMania 41 this year. There's no argument there. Were it not for him, the events would not have gone down the way that they went down for Cody Rhodes and John Cena, for that matter. Personally, did I find it a little underwhelming? Sure. But it's also heel stuff. It's typical heel stuff. Travis Scott is apparently a massive professional wrestling fan. I'm hearing that he's training to be a professional wrestler to a degree. We've seen other musicians recently put on some pretty incredible performances in ring, notably Bad Bunny. Yeah, I mean, he's now participated in two of the biggest and most divisive incidents in professional wrestling in WWE in recent time. He's got official WWE merch in the store, and he's one of those transcendent kind of talents, I guess, right? Like he had the whole thing with Fortnite. He's a big hit. His song is still stuck in my head. I'm not even gonna sing it or say it, but we've heard it a lot leading up to WrestleMania and of course during WrestleMania. So let's get Travis Scott in the lead figure, man. Like let's put him in a WrestleMania wave. Let's make him a Build-A-Figure, something. And for that matter, it would be great for WWE to get some of these guys that are participating in these iconic WrestleMania moments, and maybe they don't have lasting power, and maybe maybe we'll never see him again. Who knows? But it was an iconic moment, and to be able to, as a toy photographer, be able to take a picture of Cody Rhodes hitting him with the crossroads, be able to take a picture of him punching Cody Rhodes in the face. I think we're starting to see the team at Mattel and that relationship that they have with WWE blossom in a way that is allowing them to do some stuff that they haven't really done before. We're seeing stuff like the defining moments, bloodied WrestleMania 13, Stone Cold Steve Austin. We're seeing them start to push the envelope on what's possible, and I think it would be really cool of them to get a Travis Scott figure out there. And also that appeals to non-wrestling figure collectors. I mean, he has a lot of fans out there that would 100% want an action figure of him. Even if it was some sort of special one-off thing, if it's not part of a wave, it's a singular release, it's a ringside exclusive, it's a shop WWE exclusive, it's something. But I think it would be really cool to get Travis Scott into the lineup here. First time on the line. Well, there you have it, folks. There is our picks for WrestleMania 41. This has been your premium Toyetic event. I'm sure we will be back after Backlash. There's a lot. Looks like there's going to be quite a bit happening there. But yeah, in the meantime, let us know who you think Mattel should make from WrestleMania 41. Who made the biggest splash for you? Who is deserving of the action figure ring gear immortalization? Let us know in the comments below. And if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure while you're down there, you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that way you don't miss it when we post new videos, new episodes of the podcast. While you're liking and subscribing to things, go ahead and follow us at AIC_podcast on Instagram, on X, on TikTok, on Blue Sky, where we're constantly posting toy news, deals, availability, anything and everything that we think would help out the community. And if you're listening to us on your favorite podcast feed, please hit that subscribe button, like, review, rate, all of those good things. They help this podcast get out to more people. We will be back next week with a new episode of Adventures in Collecting. But until then, this has been your premium Toyetic event.
Thank you, dear listener, for hanging out with us today. Subscribe, rate, and review us wherever you listen, and then tell your friends to do it. Thanks also to Joe Azari, the golden voice behind our intro. Our music is Game Boy Horror by the Zombie Dandies. Find more about them both in our show notes.
Follow us on social media at AIC_podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Stop by and say hi, show us your toy hauls, and share your toy stories. Maybe we'll talk about it in a future episode.
Don't try this at home. Void where prohibited and some assembly required. Each sold separately, not a flying toy. Consult a physician if your toy run exceeds more than 4 hours.
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit Non-Productive.com.
If your job at a healthcare facility includes disinfecting against viruses, you know prevention is the best medicine, and maintaining healthy spaces starts with a healthy cleaning routine. Grainger's world-class supply chain helps ensure you have the quality products you need when you need them, from disinfectants and cleaning supplies to personal protective equipment, so you can help deliver a clean bill of health. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you work in quality control at a candy factory, you know strict safety regulations come with the job. It's why you partner with Grainger. Grainger helps you find the high quality and compliant products your business needs to inspect, detect, and help correct issues. And the sweetest part is, everyone gets a product that's as safe to eat as it is delicious. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.